Okay, here is part 2 of the foot modeling, and this is a good example of when you get enough geometry in here. You've already got the shape basically kind of how you want, and I've even gone back and kind of adjusted some of the leg, which you're going to get to do a lot more of once you get the foot kind of done. It'll make more visual sense, and you're going to have to kind of retweak it anyway with a little bit of adjustments. But I'm now at this point, right? And when you look at feet, let's see if I can find, I don't know if I have one that fits the bill, to be honest. But when we look at it, we got this edging here, right? So that's something that we want to get to. So it's time for an extra edge loop, at least one, right? Through here probably is good. Oh, where's that going? It's doing weird things. Okay. All right. So now I got a little more vertice to work with. I can start to build more shape. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of squeeze on that. Right? Already looking a little more foot-like. These ones down here, all these are actually kind of bothersome. So we want to make sure that this kind of gets taken care of too as we work through this. Kind of even them out a little. And I can use the scale tool, just kind of compress them a little and then push them in. They are the bottom of the foot. You're not going to see this too often, but you still want to get this right, and you will do a few little tweaks to it probably, depending on the detail of your model. So I'll just keep mine ready. There's a 5-star right there on the edge, but all of these are going to get kind of pushed in anyway, or out actually, because this is the outside of the foot. So let's take these and just even them out a little bit. I don't like them being so jagged, curved. So let's take that, push it in, pull it in here, kind of line it up with what I got going on up here and here. Okay, cool. And at this point, by the way, we can probably take this a little and pull it in just a touch. This is the inside of the foot. So this basically this piece right here is what you're going to see kind of pushed in. Nope, looks like I don't have enough geometry just yet. That's a good example because it's pushing too much of it. Like, now I just have to pull things back out. So once I add another piece, we'll go back in there. This looks pretty good. And it's sort of up to you how much more you want to get in there. I'm going to pull it up a little bit more. I want sort of a sudden slope. How's that look? Alright. Let's add another ring edge loop here. Right here. Let's kind of even that out. I'm pulling it back in. If you use that right off the bat, I don't have to worry about it as much. See? Just a little bit. Just a tiny arch. You don't need a lot of arch. So by this point, right, we've got a lot more flatness starting to come in. You want to even these out, start to even these all out a little bit more. So we can take kind of the top ones and just a little bit. And then I'm going to dare to put one more edge loop in. Let's flatten that out a little bit more. And take those top ones again. Just sort of relax them down. Right? We can probably take both of these, all this right here. There we go. Look at that. Looks totally foot-like, right? And again, my foot might be a little too long right here, but there you go. Now you've got this foot, and let's go ahead and add that little bit of heel in here. Right? Now that we've got a little more to play with. And out here, we can kind of take it and pull it a little bit. Sort of the side of your foot. Kind of goes out. People have different kinds of feet and stuff, but generally, right? Generally speaking. And I can tweak this to my heart's content, because that's the cool thing about modeling characters is you got all this room to work. We could probably even add an extra edge loop in here. We're going to need to in the ankle in a moment, so I'll save that for the next video. But there we go. Look at that. We got a nice looking flow to the foot. And we can probably stop here for the moment. Go ahead and get that set up. All right.